Today we focused on precise long-range strikes, drone and counter-drone systems, mechanisms, and military equipment that are most needed today. We're implementing from the experiences of Ukraine and developing our economy in extraordinary ways. Europe has woken up. We've heard the voice coming from across the ocean. We support very good relations, transatlantic relations. We support very good relations with the United States. But we are convinced that Europe, which is already doing much more than a year ago, to be a military partner for the United States, must adopt this strategy for many years to come.
As Europe's leading defence powers, we're taking responsibility for our own security, developing low-cost air weapons to keep our people and our nations safe. Our first project will use cutting-edge technologies, learning the lessons from the battlefield in Ukraine, and at a time of increasing threats, it's actions, not words, that will deter Putin. To be effective at shooting down relatively low-cost missiles, drones, and other threats facing us, we need to make sure that we're matching the cost of the threat with the cost of defence. And that is why we want to have more. So it's a multi-million pound, multi-million euro commitment that each member of the E5 has made to step up the technology. We feel confident that this is the very first step of what we hope will be a series of initiatives under LEAP to look at how we can have ground-to-air and other capabilities that pools our collective experience, that provides a call to arms for our defence industries in every single one of the E5 nations to respond to the challenge. We're really hopeful that this will produce an effector that will be effective and will be in production within 12 months.
Among other things, the new LEAP initiative will play an important role here. This is an initiative by our British friends to develop and procure low-cost effectors and autonomous platforms. Put simply, the idea is that we want to develop innovative systems, particularly for defense against drones, quickly and cost-effectively, and then produce them in large numbers just as quickly. This is of central importance. To this end, we want to get the best companies in the countries involved to participate. And yes, this is something new. Yes, it is something unconventional. But we as the Group of Five have decided to take such paths more often. And if LEAP proves successful, which we all assume it will, it can serve as a template for other areas. With regard to the NATO summit, I believe that the motto is, in The Hague, it was about money. Now, in Ankara, it is about capabilities. And in preparation for this, we as Europeans, as the Group of Five, said today that we want to focus on the next meeting in France. And we are very much looking forward to being your guests again, dear Catherine, French delegate Vautrin. We then tasked our armaments and capabilities directors with defining the critical capabilities. What can we do next? One idea could be to consider the idea of a joint tanker fleet or a multi-domain task force, or even a European version of Five.
Notre défi est au-delà des initiatives européennes que je veux vraiment saluer. Alors nous savons tous collectivement que nous devons aller vers.
We all know, collectively, that we must move towards a more European NATO, and obviously we are working on it, and we are working on it in preparation for the upcoming Ankara summit, because our mission is to be able, collectively, to have greater capabilities to defend ourselves. The United States, which is our ally, has invited us to take charge of our defense, and beyond the European initiatives, which I truly want to commend, I'm thinking of SAFE, and obviously the €90 billion fund. I believe all of this encourages us to continue increasing the defense budgets of each of our countries.
Que tout cela nous invite à poursuivre les augmentations des budgets de
Informacje pojawiające się o rzekomych rozmowach transatlantyckich, jakoby
Next Monday, we aim to adopt the 20 sanctions package against Russia. Sanctions are working. They are severely hurting Russia's economy, and each new measure further limits its ability to wage the war. Moscow is not invincible. Its army is suffering record casualties, and its economy is under heavy strain. But Putin won't end this war until the costs are higher than the benefits. And that is the point we must reach. Thank you.
Grazie mille.